Eala enters main draw of Dubai Tennis Championships. Eala has secured a spot in the main draw of the Dubai Tennis Championships, which is set to begin on February 15. The tournament's official website confirmed her inclusion in the main draw on Wednesday, as she was previously listed as a qualifier. The world number 40 Eala joins a stacked field that includes Grand Slam champions Aryna Sabalenka, Iga Swiatek, and Coco Gauff, top players Amanda Anisimova and Mira Andreeva, as well as former opponents Jessica Pegula, Ekaterina Alexandrova, Victoria Mboko, Clara Tauson, and Maya Joint. Dubai marks the final stop of Eala's Middle East swing before she heads to the United States in March, where she is included in the player list for the Indian Wells Open. Eala opened her 2026 campaign strongly, reaching the semi-finals of the ASB Classic in New Zealand before traveling to Australia for the Kooyong Classic Exhibition Tournament, where she was named as champion. She then made her Australian Open main draw debut but fell to Alicia Parks in the first round. Tennis breaking through the sand and stars. Eala's main draw entry at Dubai 2026 at the crossroads of grit, talent, and relentless ambition stands a young champion from Southeast Asia, Eala, whose journey to the main draw of the Dubai Tennis Championships marks not just another step in her burgeoning career, but a defining moment in the global narrative of women's tennis, globe showing Europe-Africa. From relative obscurity to WTA spotlight just a few years ago, the name Eala resonated predominantly within Filipino tennis circles, whispered among passionate local fans and echoing in the vibrant courts of Manila. At the time, she was a promising talent on the international junior circuit, known for her fierce competitiveness and tactical maturity beyond her years. Fast forward to early February 2026, and Eala stands on the brink of another major breakthrough, securing a coveted spot in the main draw of the Dubai Tennis Championships, one of the most prestigious tournaments on the WTA Tour. What makes this moment especially remarkable is how quickly her trajectory has ascended, from being initially listed as a qualifier to gaining direct entry into the main tournament starting February 15, 2026. Her world ranking, a career-high number 40, reflects not only consistency but rapid evolution against seasoned competitors. This ascent is historic. Eala became the first Filipino woman to break into the top 40 in WTA rankings, carving her name into tennis history and raising the aspirations of an entire nation. Trophy The Road to Dubai. A season of peaks and learning. Eala's rise into the spotlight in 2026 is the result of both impressive wins and hard-fought lessons. She opened the season strongly, reaching the semi-finals at the ASB Classic in New Zealand, drawing attention for her poise and flair against higher-ranked opponents. From there, she transitioned to Australia, where she not only competed but also captured headlines at the Kooyong Classic, an invitational event where she was crowned champion, a confidence-boosting prelude to the season. Although her Australian Open debut ended in a tough first-round loss to Alicia Parks, the experience of competing on tennis's grandest stage enriched her resolve. She then traveled across continents, bringing her rackets back to the Philippines to compete in the Philippine Women's Open, where she reached the quarterfinals, a nervous but inspired performance on home soil. Next came the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, where Eala's singles performance culminated in quarterfinals and her doubles partnership with Janice Tien went all the way to the semifinals, signaling her growing versatility on court. However, challenges continued. At the Qatar Open, she faced a tough exit, bowing out in the first round. Rather than deter her, these ups and downs shaped her competitive edge and sharpened her hunger for more. Direct hit, a star-studded stage. Dubai 2026 main draw. The Dubai Tennis Championships is a marquee event, part of the elite WTA 1000 series, which sits just below the Grand Slams in prestige and ranking points. Eala's sudden elevation to the main draw places her among the elite, competing alongside a glittering roster of global stars. World number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, reigning Australian Open champion Elena Rybakina, rising powerhouse Coco Gauff, and defending Dubai champion Mira Andreeva, among others. The tournament draws 18 of the top 20 players in the world, making it one of the toughest fields of the season and a breathtaking stage for any emerging talent. For Eala, now carrying the confidence of a top 40 ranking and the resilience gained from recent setbacks, This is not just another event but a new proving ground. Performing arts more than a match. Symbolism and momentum for many athletes. Stepping into a high-stakes event is simply part of a season's rhythm. But for Eala, this moment carries deep emotional and cultural resonance. She does not just carry her own ambitions onto the Dubai courts, she carries the hopes of a tennis-starved nation, the encouragement of young Asian athletes dreaming of global success, and the message that excellence can emerge from anywhere. Her journey represents the sport's expanding global reach and the rise of diverse voices in what was once an overwhelmingly Western-dominated landscape. This context makes her Dubai appearance more than a tournament entry list. It's a powerful symbol of progress, representation, and inspiration. Young girls watching back home, in Manila, Quezon City, and beyond, now see a Filipino woman not just competing among the best but earning her place through sheer talent and tenacity. Magnifying glass tilted left the science behind the scenes. What makes her game compelling, what sets Alex apart goes beyond national pride. It's her on-court intelligence and adaptability. Eala combines a tactical baseline game with surprising shot variety and the ability to generate pace on both her forehand and backhand. This blend allows her to stay competitive against players with more experience and higher rankings. Observers have noted her calm under pressure and her willingness to construct points rather than merely react, a mindset that serves her well against big hitters and defensive specialists alike. Off-court, her physical conditioning and travel resilience, essential in the grueling Pro Tour, have visibly strengthened over her first full WTA season. Glowing star, a turning point. What Dubai could mean for Eala. The Dubai Tennis Championships might be more than just another event. It could be a defining pivot point. A breakthrough performance here could solidify her status as a consistent top 30 or even top 20 player. Strong wins against higher-ranked opponents would further elevate her global profile. Deeper runs in prestigious WTA 1000 events open the door to greater sponsorships, fan following, and competitive opportunities. In a sport where confidence is currency, a standout performance in Dubai could unleash new belief in her own potential and signal to the tennis world that Eala is not just a rising hope, but a lasting force on the WTA Tour. Camera with flash beyond the baseline, legacy and impact. Alex's journey traces a narrative familiar to many great athletes. A blend of early promise, strategic perseverance, and the gradual conquering of bigger stages. What distinguishes her story is the cultural footprint she leaves behind. She doesn't merely aim for individual glory, she carries a community's dreams. Her rise has sparked increased interest in tennis in the Philippines and Southeast